Hi everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I've got Drew here with me today. Hey man.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you festive though?
Yeah. I'm not wearing anything festive, but I feel festive.
No, being festive is in
Oh,
your
thank you.
Festivities are in your heart. You know? So that's good. Sound looks good. We aren't getting any drop frames. So wait. No. Can you do it again, Drew? Just real quick?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wait.
Nice. Beautiful. Cool. Thanks. All right, we're going to be back in just over 6 minutes with State of the Game 141. Woo! That's 141 has no significance at all. I was like,
We got this far, okay?
we did get this far. It is the last one of the year, so that's cool. All right, see you in a second. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome to State of the Game on the 11th of December. This is episode 141. My name is Hamish and this is going to be our last one for the year. I kind of feel a little bit nostalgic, a little bit festive and excited, but a little bit sad. Drew,
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about I mean, it's not like we're wrapping up the year. The Division's a live game. It's not going offline.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
There's been cool stuff happening.
Yeah. It's been a year.
Yeah, we deployed TU 6.1, I want to say yesterday. Yeah.
That's right.
So we there was a lot of maintenance extensions yesterday, and we'll talk about those in just a second. But how have you been? You have, I think, made the mistake of committing to being on here all the time. So
Yes.
I got Drew back again.
Not a mistake.
Okay, that's good to know.
But no Yannick today.
No, he has already flaked after one episode.
That's right.
That is what it is. Anyway, what we usually do here during the first part of our stream is we like to get the news out there that you need to know, and then we can go on to the, I think, a little bit more informal stuff. So let's kick it off with our priority alerts for the week. All right, as I mentioned before, maintenance yesterday was a little bit lengthy. We apologize for anyone that was affected by that. These things can be tricky, so I'll get this information out there because maintenance did have to be extended twice yesterday to fix a critical issue that was found during testing. So sorry about that. It is really frustrating for us when we have a piece of, an update that needs to go out and we want to make sure that everyone can play it. And it's also frustrating for you because if you're sitting at home, or I know some people were saying, this is the one day that they could play this week.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, that sucks.
sorry about it. Actually, though, because of that, we are going to give away 3 additional Silent Night keys to people that log in before the end of the month, just to kind of say sorry, because it's shitty when you have to wait around for everyone. And that is live right now. So if you log in, you can grab 3 of the keys for the Silent Night event. So if you haven't finished your Reaper stuff, go and do that, because that Reaper outfit, pretty cool.
It's pretty sick.
So there were full patch notes. We won't go through those again because we've done that, and those are out there. If you want to go check out what came in update 6.1, go and look on the forums. And that's all you need to know about what happened yesterday. Obviously, hardcore mode came out.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to play yet?
Not live.
No.
I played a lot in development though.
All right. Did anything happen when you played in the dev build? Are you comfortable sharing how far you got?
So I think how far did I get? So I mean, it's a little bit harder in dev build because you're like, you only play in small spurts, not like a normal gaming environment. But I think I stumbled across a bounty that ruined me like at level, I think 7 or something like that. And I had my Revive Hive out. It was a tank. And I thought my Revive Hive would heal me. I was playing a little carelessly.
Sure.
And the tank ran over and kicked my Revive Hive. And game over for me.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching people's streams playing hardcore. And like we said when we revealed this last week, it's not for everyone. Like, I mean, we don't expect that the beta of hardcore or even hardcore as a philosophy is something that will interest everyone. But for the people who are really interested in it, I think it's such a cool way to play the game. Already you see people approaching everything differently. I was watching Marv's stream yesterday.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember playing through the campaign the first time on the live game. But it's not a criticism, but you still had that thing like, I'm going to level up again soon. I don't really care about my gear. Like,
exactly.
Right? It doesn't really matter as much.
Totally.
But in hardcore, it matters.
Oh yeah.
So you're sitting, I've got to make sure that I'm okay. Am I using the best
For sure.
of my stuff to my abilities? So I'm into it. I'm a hardcore fanboy. I'm not going to,
Yeah.
stop being one.
There's a lot of people who are asking about the Revive Hive. So the Revive Hive has like a wind-up time, right? And the heavy guys, the tanks, they'll actually go over and they'll kick it if they're nearby. So they can destroy it before it revives you, which is like, too bad for you, that sucks, which was my case. But of course, as a lot of people know, you can also use those to draw tanks into really vulnerable positions, like you want them to go to a certain place that you trapped or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Got to play careful. So we are already seeing some reports of things that are still issues in 6.1. So thank you for those reports. The invisible walls stuff. There's still reports of that. Please keep sharing with us where exactly that's happening for you, because we want to make sure that we fix as many instances of that as we can, as quickly as we can, because that's really frustrating for everyone. Apparently targeted loot behaving differently and not dropping as frequently before. We've heard reports of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's...
We're investigating that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The delayed delivery of apparel event keys for year one pass owners. It seems to fix itself after playing for a while, but we'll still keep investigating that, because if you have paid for that pass, you should be getting those apparel event keys. Crosshairs disappearing. Do you know anything about that?
Seems
pretty self-explanatory.
I've heard that it is happening.
Okay.
No, but it's if you restart, of course, we know that it comes back, but that's not the intended case, obviously. So that's also being investigated as well. I think it's only when using the Slayer, right, and switching weapons, as far as I know.
All right.
I could be wrong in the details, so.
Great. Clan caches are item level 350, which apparently seems to be a visual bug only, because the items inside the cache have the correct item level. If you have noticed that or are noticing anything different, please let us know. Cassie Mendoza, for those who don't know her just by her first name, and other vendors not having any items in the inventory for some players. I did see someone in chat was just saying, Thundershot saying, Cassie is broken for me on all 4 characters. I don't think you are the only one.
Right.
Yeah. Have you seen any other talk of any other issues? We're going to talk a little bit about hardcore and some of the things that are happening there, but is there anything that's jumping out to you right now? I mean, it's early days. It's been less than 24 hours.
I think those are the kind of major ones that I've seen, and I know the ones that there's, of course, like we have a team that's dedicated to combing through, finding all of the issues, talking about it, and setting up, people to investigate and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I don't know all of the details, so I would be actually probably the wrong person to ask for the very minute details on that.
No problem. I do actually see a statement in chat from Z Rifles. Please make it easy to know what is a good or bad stat. Have they preempted some of the things that we're going to talk about today? There is something that will show you.
We agree.
Yeah, we definitely agree. There's something that we're going to show you a bit later in the stream from an upcoming unannounced update that we'll be able to show you. This isn't episode 3. We did allude to it in last week's
talked about it last week,
stream. That there's some things that we want, that we're already working on that are coming through the pipes.
Yep.
And we're going to give you a bit of an advanced preview of that. It's these little details.
Yeah.
They I think are very, very cool.
Yeah.
So. Just a reminder, if you haven't played hardcore mode yet, all you need to do is log into the game and create a new character. There's a little thing when you say create new character, you can also create a new hardcore character. I've seen some people asking about it in various stream chats, but that's out since yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that we have this new way of delivering beta content in the game.
Yeah,
because
that's right. It's not a final thing, right? It's something that we kind of
game
jammed together a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere, and I think it's cool to have the ability to put that out there rather than putting it in our back pocket for later when people can enjoy it now.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, had we held on to it and released it as final, I think there's 2 things, right? Like, one, we wouldn't have released it this soon. It would have been released a lot further down the road, because it's just how game dev happens. It takes a lot of time, right? But 2, I think we would have missed the opportunity to get feedback from our community.
Yeah.
So I think like releasing it kind of early in a beta state allows us to collect a lot of feedback, and then we can kind of, we'll see how it goes, of course, but we can maybe make some updates, and we can kind of change it depending on kind of how people feel about it, right? Like I know there's a lot of talk about like, hey, we have like food and water and stuff like that. Like, does it make sense? And like maybe not, but maybe.
Right.
There's all sorts of things that we can look into.
Exactly. I mean, in our alternate universe where we, commit to releasing a full product, you're also taking those resources from the rest of, our production.
And that's exactly right.
Like
That's exactly right.
Anyway, it's cool. Maybe it's something that we're excited about internally, but, I'm glad that people get to play it.
Yeah.
So the Snowball Holiday event as well, we were talking about the Slayer of before the stream started. Before,
Yeah.
if you haven't had a chance to get that yet, that is now available in game. If you find the what's his name? The guy,
The Hoarder.
the hoarder.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's wearing a hat now.
He is wearing a hat.
One of those hats that you were wearing before. Fantastic.
Looks a little like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurricane Gaming, we're going to come to your question. We have the dev Q&A section coming up soon.
Yes.
Where we talk about the hardcore slot thing. All right, sorry, I'm just getting a message written to me. Yeah, but the snowball gun. You were saying some people have been using it. You've been watching some people use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
In what way are people using it? Oh, you were saying that people kind of like love-hate it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's personally, right? That's kind of my relationship to it as well. Like visually and just like lore-wise, it's ridiculous and it's hilarious, right?
Yeah.
But
I think
like,
Noel wrote the description for it, and there's
Yeah.
like people on the, there's a thread on the
pretty
Reddit
good.
about the description, I think,
Yeah.
or I saw it somewhere. The description for the Slayer is pretty special.
it's pretty great. So, and it's awesome and it has like the VFX and like all of that's really cool. But like, right, like you're not gonna probably go beat like the raid
Yeah,
with
sure.
it, right? Like anytime soon. If you take that as a challenge and you do it, that'd be super cool. I would love to know.
I think
But
I saw Wids playing, I think he was playing Conflict last night with the snowball gun.
See, but that's exactly right. Like to me, like you use the Slayer because you're so good. You're like, look at this. I can use this like this subpar weapon, and I can still be good with it.
Yeah. What a baller.
But it's also awesome. So
Someone, Jusupov saying, I did heroics with the Slayer today.
nice. See, that's amazing.
Someone said the Slayer is trash. It is.
Yeah,
But that's the point.
that's yeah.
Slayer raid. Solid and Wids already ganging up for a Slayer raid. Please.
Yeah.
Please do it. Could you, right now, get the Slayer in hardcore?
Yeah, you should be able to. I
don't see a reason why it
I don't
wouldn't
see why
happen.
not. Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to.
All right. Who's going for world's
Yeah.
first Slayer?
And by the way, like any vanity you unlock in hardcore, you get to keep.
yeah.
So,
So you can wear the YOLO cap in.
Exactly.
that one.
I've seen a couple questions.
On
kind
that,
of
I don't
about
actually have it in
Yeah.
here, but people, again, the Reddit thread that I was seeing, someone was like, the best thing that's happened in 6.1 is I got, I think it was the red sunglasses that someone found, and they were like,
Yeah,
finally, I'm
yeah.
getting like some vanity stuff again,
Yeah, yeah,
because it was
totally.
like one of the issues that we brought up last week.
Yes.
So it seems to be fixed, so congratulations to, I didn't remember your name when I wrote it, but yeah, it was red sunglasses, and whoever you were,
Yeah.
congrats. No, it's been a really cool update, I think. It's only been 24 hours, so we'll
Yeah.
see more. And obviously,
totally.
like we mentioned, there are still some issues flying around with the 6.1, so do let us know exactly what those are, how you're experiencing them, and we will make sure that we address them. We are going on a Christmas break, but we'll be back on January 8th, and you've already said that you would be here, so
I will be here.
thanks very much for that. Do you have any plans for the Christmas break, apart from finishing hardcore, clocking it?
Yeah, that's right.
Beating the raid?
I'm going back to the U.S. Visit family.
Right?
Yeah. Go back. Yeah, it'll be good.
That would be good. Yeah, home's a bit too far away for me, so I'll be staying here. Someone else got the sunglasses, T3 feathers, nice. You can get the Slayer, but you can't use it until level 30. That makes sense.
Right, of course, of course.
So, got to get that.
that's a pretty tall ask in hardcore.
Right. I don't remember what Ella was trying to type to me about when to show those screenshots, but you could just tell me.
Do our little fun screenshots before the.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, good idea.
This is actually a special request from you, because when Lionel was on here, who's he's the producer of the game.
Yeah.
Has he been on a stream publicly?
I don't know if he has.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he kind of got trolled on Twitter when he shared a screenshot of his character.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Deservedly so.
Because it's horrendous.
It's like amazingly bad.
And it's gotten worse. And it's given me.
It's incredible, actually.
I
yeah.
kind of think we should have a bad taste segment on the stream. But we actually did get a shot. How did you get these screenshots?
So true story. He was playing today.
Yeah.
I looked at his character and I said, "What have you done now?"
Yeah.
I said, "Can you take a picture of that
Yeah.
and send it to me?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
All right.
And I'm like, and he's like, "Wait, why do you want that?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
Did so he doesn't know that we're going to show it?
Yeah, totally.
Well, we
It's good.
also have to then tell everyone his Twitter handle so you can go and tell. But here is Lionel's character. I think it's probably the best bad taste screenshot
Look
we've
at
ever
that.
seen. That is gold.
Look at that.
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah. And we have the back shot
the
as well,
back-
which is
that's
which is
almost
even better, right?
I'm not being rude on my phone, but I just want to find Lionel's Twitter because I think it's important that he is appreciated for his fantastic efforts. Anyone else able to do better?
Yeah.
All right,
Love to
I'm
see it.
gonna have Ella put or George. Can you just put that Twitter handle, or maybe post a link? So twitter.com/those letters. Fantastic. He'll be fine with it.
Sorry, Lionel.
I'm pretty sure,
Sorry, Lionel.
right? He's a good sport.
We'll see.
That's not right.
I'll find out after this. If I'm not in the next state of game, we know why.
Yeah. There it is. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't need my phone anymore, but you can give it back. That's great. Cool. Please let him know what you think. Also, no, do you know what? Like, don't be mean, but just share your
Yeah.
best bad taste screenshot with him.
For sure.
Yeah. Because there's no need to be mean. We
No,
all,
no.
you know, fashion is subjective, I guess.
Yeah. It's fun.
There you go. Okay. I wanted to get those ones out of the way because there's actually good stuff to talk about. We alluded to it before, easier ways to kind of read the UI as to
Yes.
the quality of your
Yeah.
gear.
Very excited to talk about this.
So I know we've kind of talked a bit of shit, but this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not kind of cool, this is super cool
This
and
is really cool.
important.
We've been actually really, like, we've been talking about sharing this for a while, right?
Yeah.
Because it's something we've been working on for a while.
Yeah.
Long while, actually.
And again, I will say this, everything that you're seeing is from a work in progress build. None of it is final.
Yeah.
This isn't coming in episode 3.
Right.
We are working on things beyond that, and we wanted to kind of start sharing some
Yeah.
of those things with you.
Yes.
Bruce, stop hyping it up. It's just a screenshot of the UI, but it's really cool.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce.
Bruce is like in chat being the hype
Yeah.
man. Let's take
Good-
a look
good
at
reference, too.
some of the UI improvements coming in a future update.
I'm
'Cause-
trying to find the one where you put the text on, but I can't.
oh no, I got rid of that.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
because it looked bad.
We got Braden as well. Thank you, Braden.
This is really cool. So already, actually, Drew, can
Should,
you
should,
tell
should
us-
we just, should we let it,
let's let
people
it
sink
breathe a little
in?
bit because there's a lot of things to
Yeah.
see here.
There's a lot going on.
Well, more realistically, there's a lot less going on.
Yeah, and in a lot more straightforward manner.
Yeah, which is really nice.
So, first thing, I guess, if we want to talk through it. First thing you might notice, right? If you, specifically if you look over at that detailed panel, which, by the way, before we talk about this, this is taken from a development build, right? So nothing is final.
Yeah.
So you might see some placeholder text and some other things. So
Yeah.
just as a disclaimer.
Disregard values, stats.
Exactly.
all of
So
that,
if you're like, if you're worried about, oh no, this stat is lower than it should, yeah, this is a development build. So please don't mind that. But the first thing you might notice, number one, there's a core attribute, and then there are 2 attributes.
Nice.
That's a big difference,
Yes.
right? And that core attribute is offensive. Number 2, what you might notice is that, hey, we actually are showing roll ranges now.
Thank you.
You can see exactly how well rolled an attribute is, and you can see if you see skill damage, that is actually God rolled.
Yeah. And focus, I really love. It's super, super, super cool. It's basically like Nemesis Light.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
There's also, I mean, we're not going to go super deep on those types of design things. We'll have Frederick in here to talk about them. I've already asked him a
Yeah,
bunch
absolutely.
of questions about that. It doesn't, anyway, we're not going to go into the talent discussion right now. But
Yeah.
it's already really cool to see that we have ways of looking at the UI differently.
Yeah, totally.
It's not just that though, because the UI is reflecting like actual game design changes as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, hidden beneath that, right, are all sorts of changes to like the RPG, the way stats work,
Yeah.
all of that stuff, right? Which we'll talk about, I guess, more in the future.
Yeah. Does it show the stat roll percent for weapons as well? I mean, I imagine this philosophy is reflected in weapons and all of that too.
Yeah, I don't know if we should. I don't know. Like, should
Well-
we talk about that yet?
No, we'll wait for Frederick. He'll get mad.
We'll wait for that. Yeah.
But I mean, people, do you want to see another one?
But weapons have changed, as well.
Yes.
In that.
Cool. I don't actually know the changes, but I'm excited to ask. But we'll get that. We do have another one. Let's take a look at the other screenshot that we have that reflects some more UI things. This is
Frederick
very cool.
says you say whatever you want. Thank you, Frederick.
Okay, we'll come back to the whole weapon question in a second then.
we'll
So
save it.
you got some things there. You got the armor readout up the top. You've again
That's right.
got your core attributes and your other attributes, highlighting your max rolls.
Yep.
And then, I mean, if you missed it, composure on a chess piece.
That's right.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
I think you might also notice, right? Armor is, I forget how we displayed it before now, because we've been working so long in this. But whatever, I'll just say it. Armor is actually a flat value, as in the armor of that piece, not bonus armor,
Okay. All right.
if I'm making any sense when I say that.
No, I think so. The question that I had on this, and I asked you this off stream, is given like our current system, you could add these UI things on top, but you'd still have the issue that if you have a high roll somewhere else, you'll have a low roll somewhere else.
Exactly, that's how it currently works,
like
right?
because we have the
Because
budget,
the budget
budgeting
system.
stuff.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But and this was kind of, I guess, all that I really wanted to know
Yeah.
is that of all of those things that have variables,
Yeah,
can they on one piece all roll at 100 at max?
absolutely.
Great.
God rolls are coming back.
Yeah. That's all I need to know. That's it. I mean, it's exciting though.
It's super exciting.
Like,
it's super exciting, and it's also, I think it's more readable,
Yeah.
right? Like it's more readable, more understandable. You know, like as a gamer, right? Like it excites me because I know exactly like what I want to achieve, and I know exactly what the roll ranges are, so I can like immediately judge. Okay, this is actually a really good stat. And so when we're talking about recalibration and things like that, like there's all sorts of exciting things, which we'll have more about recalibration in the future.
Sure. We're already
talk
getting
about.
questions. T3 feathers. I mean, these are just small things that we want to share with you. It's an exciting look at things that are coming after episode 3. So these UI changes will not be in there. Obviously, we're working on a lot of things for future things,
Yep.
and we will talk more about that
Yes.
in the new year.
Yes,
but-
we're very hard at work.
There's a lot
on
coming down the pipes.
Lots of things coming, so it's very exciting.
Yeah. If you're excited by that, we'll keep being here. We'll keep doing stuff. There's a lot coming.
If you're not excited by it, at least we're really excited by it.
Super excited.
And we hope you're excited about it.
Okay, so we have another segment that we will segue to now, and I still haven't figured out exactly how to segue to it, whether or not that we show the bumper and then come back to us and then show the video. So let's do that. This is the dev Q&A coming up in just a sec.
So currently you get the YOLO cap when you hit level 2, and that's sort of just like a thanks for checking it out, as well as we have a few accommodations that you can discover the further you get in hardcore mode.
And we're just going to keep those a little surprise, yeah?
Yeah,
Amazing. Thank you very much.
thank you.
We had a problem, and we have to restart. Here it comes.
With hardcore mode being announced last week, we've had a lot of questions from the community, and I've reached out to you today to hopefully try and answer some of them. So before we get into that, who are you and what do you do here?
My name is Fabian Holland, and I work as a gameplay programmer.
Can you use Revive Hive in hardcore mode?
Yes, you can, but it will only revive you from downed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not like fully down, just downed.
Yeah, only when you're bleeding out, basically.
Okay, that's perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Can we have a 5th slot for our hardcore mode characters?
So what we want to do is make it proper, so you can use the stash and use all the functionality which you can with a normal character. But we want to do that properly, and we can't do that right now. So we're going to do it in the future, hopefully.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Who are you and what do you do here?
I'm Braden League, and I'm a UI technical artist.
Okay, and much like the previous question from Fabian, we've had a lot of questions regarding hardcore mode, and one of them is actually to do with rewards. So what are the rewards for playing hardcore mode?
So currently you get the YOLO cap when you hit level 2, and that's sort of just like a thanks for checking it out, as well as we have a few accommodations that you can discover the further you get in hardcore mode.
And we're just going to keep those a little surprise, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that's the dev Q&A section for today. I just want to say, chat, stop throwing shade at hairy developers. Here's the thing. I think the hairiness of a developer is directly correlated to the amount of work they put in.
That's rude to Drew.
It is rude to Drew. But, okay, it's not a 100% correlation, but I'm way lazier now than I used to be. Well, no, way lazier now, yeah, than I used to be. I used to be a lot hairier. And now I don't do anything. So I got a haircut.
I see.
This is
Makes
kind of how it works, right? So you want hairy developers, is what I'm saying.
You don't want me.
So if they're bald, then they are fully immersed. I don't know. There we go. You were looking at the thing. I think it was Fabian saying about the 5th hardcore slot. It's a great idea. We just don't have it
Yeah,
yet.
of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are all the types of feedback that we would love on,
Yes.
on the thing. So we'll be looking at chat for a few more minutes before
Yeah.
we head off. Did you see anything? Flashlights for your chest rigs? I mean, we have flashlights on pistols. Those are pretty cool.
Yep.
Nothing's impossible. I don't think that's a priority. ETA for a new raid, all that we have on that one is that it's coming next year.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? People talking about rifles amongst themselves. Inventory sorting. There are a lot of inventory sorting options. What specifically
Yeah.
do you mean? This is a random question. Hamish, are your glasses functional? They are. I can now not see a whole lot. That's it. I have. You can just verify that for me, please. I don't want people thinking I'm a glasses poser. Yeah. No, they're semi-recent and probably related to the medication I'm on. There you go. Are you aware of Thieves' Den sometimes shows no items to sell? We are aware of some issues with that and Cassie as well. We talked about that a little bit earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
What is the power? I don't know. There's like some astigmatism deal. Oh yeah, did you see this? So Lazo Game is bringing up the drag and drop for inventory settings on PC now.
Uh-huh.
Someone found that and was like, oh damn, that's cool.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. YOLO cap merch. How do you feel about an IRL YOLO cap?
Like, would I wear one? No.
You're no
Can other people? Absolutely.
You're no fun.
Maybe judge them if they do. But, no, I'm just kidding.
Captain
won't judge you.
Husky, any compensation for the long server downtime? Yes. We did mention it earlier in the stream. I will go back to the start of my cards because I actually have it written out. 3 additional Silent Night apparel event keys if you log in before the end of the month. So sorry about yesterday's long downtime. Get Yannick to wear it, the YOLO cap. I'd be into it. Episode 3 info.
Yeah.
When? Not today, but we'll be back
Yeah.
early next year with more streams on January 8th. We're going to keep coming back, and there'll be episode 3 info as soon as we can tell you about that.
Yep.
Are the cards printed the right way up this week? George nailed it. 3 from 3. Well done.
I think we need a larger sample size though to verify.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah. It's very, very good. Elle, are you streaming tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, tentative yes.
I'll make Yannick the Beard wear the hat. That's a great idea.
I will. You now have your next task.
I know. Did you ever find Yannick the Beard?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I would remember it. I definitely would. Do you know what's going on with the lighting in the game? Sometimes some areas and missions turn so bright/white that you need to go to a different area.
Like permanently or just temporarily?
Sure. Yeah, Ella, you can
Because
play hardcore.
temporarily we know there are
you
some bugs.
insinuating I couldn't?
Solid, she mad.
Yeah.
Solid, she's angry at you for thinking otherwise. Was there one that you liked?
The hunter masks with hoodies. I see this question come up a lot. So the reason why you can't wear the hunter mask with the hoodies is unfortunately, like the way the hunter masks work is they like cover so much of your head that they would clip through the hoodie. And like there's no real good way because of the shape of them and stuff
Yeah.
to make them work with the hoodies.
Yeah.
Which like in a way is what makes them look so cool and unique is that they are such an irregular shape. But
Yeah.
the way it works with like our other like kind of gear, it unfortunately doesn't work super well with like hoodies in particular.
Because I imagine you would, to get around that, you'd have to create a separate model of the hoodie, which
So-
would compensate for it, right?
And it makes no sense when you do that because
Yeah.
it looks like you're just like cutting off half of it.
And if you
we
made
looked
the-
into it and it just looked really bad actually.
If you made
So-
the basic hoodie compensate for it, then it
Yeah.
would make it look like your head is gigantic.
Yeah, totally.
More hunter lore / first wave lore. Ooh,
Good idea.
you did the eyebrow thing. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. All right, we better get out of here before we spoil something. All right, thanks everyone. Oh no, wait, we have agent highlights. Can we?
Yeah.
I got real scared. I was just like, let's get. I'm out of here. See ya. Let's take a look at the agent highlights for this week. What do we have first? We got it coming up. Oh yeah. So Boss, with some sick cosplay. That's really cool.
That's really awesome.
I really like that.
Really
George, do you remember where Boss is from? Or did you manage to find that information? No, he doesn't know.
You have to read out all the numbers though.
I'm not okay. Boss 709-566-77. See these glasses?
The glasses
For
work.
something. There you go. And then our second agent highlight for the week, a real Sigma. Why are you guys laughing?
I forgot about the camera thing, so I filled up the agent highlights in the whole picture.
No, I know, George. It's fine. Next time. Theo Pro, I want to see a video of this working. It's really cool.
Looks really cool.
Love it.
Really cool.
Great job. If you want
Unbelievable.
to, I have noticed, okay, just chat. I've noticed some people creating awesome stuff and not using hashtag agent highlights, and sometimes we come across them because they'll get posted on Reddit, which is great, or they'll tag certain people in them. But if you are creating something awesome that's Division related, please use hashtag agent highlights. It makes us way easier for us to find it. Because I remember, George, we were like, have you seen this? And you're like, no. So sometimes we miss stuff. That's all. Thank you for joining me today, Drew.
Yeah, of course. It was great. Great to be here.
No, it's always nice to have you here. I think we should actually just have tea.
Just have tea.
Well, I feel like it would relax and make the stream very cozy. George is the real hero for the state of the game. There you go.
Yeah.
He's stoked about it. We need a George cam. I'm going to set it up. Chat, what do you think?
Just a
George
nice
cam?
picture in picture. Or
Yeah.
just like all day. Just
No.
stream him all day.
Stream him all day. No, but also Sapper87, my favorite tea is peppermint tea. There you go. But you know how people, like streamers have like a cat cam or like a dog cam. Like, can you imagine George just curled up in a bed, just like the whole stream long? Chad, are you into it? I think I'll see if I can get budget for a George cam. All right, people are into it. All right,
Nice.
That's going to be all for this year.
Yeah.
We'll be back on January 8th. We're going to be hanging around and doing like gameplay streams because everyone's going on holidays. I'm not really. I'm still going to be here, so I'll probably just play hardcore all day. It's going to be fun. But lots of gameplay streams coming up, so make sure you come back to the channel when we are doing that.
Yeah.
We'll give you some Division 2 photos, and we will wish you happy holidays and a fantastic new year. And we will see you on January 8th for more State of the Game.
Super excited about next year.
gonna
So
be
much cool
sick.
stuff coming up.
The UI is getting changes. All right, no. See you, everyone. Have a good one.
See ya.